Hello, everybody. The background music is called Wide Awake by Davis Absolute, and it is the instrumental version of it. So, just in case you're wondering, I'm not totally sure if it's on Spotify. It's been on and off of Spotify, but it's been hard to find. But I do have a license for it, so all good with the copyright. Anyways, with Bitcoin, just looking at the order flow, looking at the OI here, seeing a very sharp increase in OI here, about an increase of 20 million, give or take. Just zooming in here, looking at net shorts, whole bunch of shorts in this market as we're pumping up here. So there are some shorts who shorted in here, who are underneath water right now. And right now, just a lot of longs, give or take. However, with CPI coming in about 7 minutes, I do expect a lot of liquidations to the upside and downside. This OI to be reset in a way, even decline even further. So a possibility is that we move up and then we drop down and then possibly a move up. I am coming into this with a bullish bias in a way. Could be wrong. I did close out of my trade this morning that I did long from 16,072, give or take. So I just closed out of that for a small profit. So I know I'm going to get stopped out of that anyway. So again, just risk measures. But yeah. CPI is going to be volatile. That is for certain. A lot of people kind of watching this, give or take. Right now, just looking at ES, again, going sideways. There is a support at 37.20, so it is a possibility we could drop down there. And Bitcoin can really follow. If that's the case, I have been looking to take out these lows right here of this liquidity, so about 15,460. I wouldn't necessarily short right now and try to front run CPI. That is a pretty high risk situation of doing so, because at the moment I'm not really seeing too much resistance. Right now we are somewhat rejecting out of the daily or developing day valley area high, and just hovering below the previous day valley area low. However, just looking on a daily standpoint perspective, we are very far beneath the valley area of this whole sideways range. So I do expect a good retest of this, to say the least, coming up. Not really sure when, but again, a move up towards 19K would wreck a lot of shorts. A lot of people are shorting this, so it'd just be a huge flush out of shorts, and then potentially we can see another drop down based off of that. But again, that's really predicting what the market wants to do, so that's just being speculative. I'm not quite sure what you mean by that, but I'm just marking a significant low, so this low down here, if that answers your question. CBD being kind of odd though. We're seeing it drop down even further here, so one could say potential absorption. However, this isn't really a support level, so again, don't be totally fooled by the CVD reading in that case, as that is not technically absorption. But I know there's going to be a giant candle that's just going to ruin the order flow data, so whatever I do with tick size, it won't really help. But we're going to see something like this where we're going to see a large amount of longs being liquidated and a large green bubble where a lot of shorts are being liquidated too. There is a lot of open interest and leverage money in this market at the moment. So again, I'm looking for a flush out of all of that. At the very least, if you longed with me last night at around 16K, at the very least lock that trade in. You are most likely going to get stopped out of that trade. So, just an FYI. Yeah, possibly. Again, I'm not playing it out. We are bouncing out of 15K region. So, there is a potential move to the upside. Still on the cards in the table. Just with how I see things right now. It might be a little bit longer before we get 10K, but I could be wrong. Might not come until like January or something. I could be wrong though. So yeah, we got about 2 minutes here. Yeah, I think it's more than enough. There's even advanced videos in the Exocharts. More than any course you'll pay for. Wink. But yeah, a lot of good info in it. All right, let the volatility begin. My computer, the stream might lag a little bit, just an FYI. Hopefully it doesn't crash. I doubt it will, but just be warned of that. This first 3 minutes are gonna be kind of rough. So yeah, again, we're gonna see shorts getting liquidated. Pump it up. We'll see here. Pump, 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 pump. Kind of waiting for a drop down now. Unless we just continue pumping from this, but looks to be a good bounce out of the VWAP. Long in this would be like opening up your window and throwing money out of the window, and then whatever comes back at you, you gain. So just an FYI. But it looks to be good so far. There's people trying to short this like crazy. I'm not quite sure how it'll work out for them. But good candle. Massive influx of shorts. It's quite shocking. I was expecting longs to be liquidated, but we'll have to wait and see here. Yeah, this is pretty nuts. Again, possible resistance is around this region, so 19K to the 382, so 17,800. That was like the final take profit of the long setup that I gave yesterday. So just an FYI. Hold on, I'll take the look at the actual data. US inflation falls to 7.7%, lower than expectations. So CPI data is good. Usually bad CPI data would be 9.2%, like in the high 8% to 9%, I believe. But that is pretty good CPI data. Wow. I actually wasn't expecting a straight up candle. I was expecting destroy everyone candle, or we just do that, whatever. But yeah. It's good to see, good to see. ES is not really being affected by this. It's more so crypto. Matic up 30%. So CPI data is good. Look at all those shorts being liquidated. So potentially this can keep on pumping until 20Ks. I'm not really betting the farm on it. Let me move the 4 hour here. So a potential short could be this golden pocket here. Zoom in out, let's see. Not too much confluence. 786 though looks good. I've noticed the 786 has been pretty well respected. Could potentially take a short scalp at the golden pocket here. By short, aiming for like a 0.5% move possibly. And then really look for potential day trade of the 786 here. Yeah, again, short squeeze. I think it's gonna really wreck the majority of people. Right now it seems we're rejecting out of the 3/8-2. Again, it's super hard to read the order flow like this. So right now we're seeing longs closing out. I still think we can push up a little bit higher here. This can be looked at as a midterm pullback. So we could bounce to this 76 here, kind of wipe out all the longs. But overall, I'm expecting a little bit higher here. Again, I hate these massive candles because it throws off the order flow. Increase it to 30 tick here. $40 tick reading. So let's see what happens here. Right now it's just a lot of longs closing out here. ES is finally reacting to it. I don't know, I still think we can still squeeze out these early shorts. They seem to be closing now. Could be wrong though. See what the delta's doing. Yeah, I still think we can go up higher. Local rejection of the golden pocket here. Seems to be somewhat holding. Again, I'm surprised not more OI is getting flushed out here. Let me zoom out here. Drop down. So far, it's still staying below that. I'm still looking for more of a max pain scenario. Could be wrong though. Seem to be staying below this resistance here. Yes, it's just pumping away. It broke through 3050 resistance. $38.50, my bad. honestly, we might see some euphoria up and towards this resistance here. So kind of this area up to 4,100. Then you start to see the media saying the bear market's over. I don't know, maybe I'm getting a little euphoric right now. I don't know, it just feels like it wants to swing failure pattern this. Might kind of range here until the US Open. Yeah, it looks like it wants to do that. There's just too much volume up in here. Plus, I'm not really seeing any absorption either. But yeah, we're above this point of control, which we could see just more of a push up. a lot of volume accumulating up here. So it's usually a sign that we want to go higher or continue the trend. In this case, the local trend is upwards. Again, I think people are going to try to short this in between now and really all of 18s pretty much. That's what kind of happens. Sort of rebound in here. Yeah, potentially another pump. And then potentially we'll see us go range bound at around 18K, roughly. I could be totally wrong, where we start to see rejection out of 20K. Since this is a low volume area, I do expect faster moves, but if we really don't start to see any rejections in this 18K range, we can still move up towards about this area right here. I could be wrong though. But I'm not seeing any signs of a reversal. Yeah, there's another influx of 3 million longs. It's not really the place to really be longing though. I mean, we're up 12% today. So just be careful of that. Dang, I shouldn't. It happens. Should have probably kept my 16K long open, but oh well. It happens. A lower risk long, but still a good amount of risk is a pullback to 17s right in here. That'd be a potential long I'd be looking at, instead of just longing in this move. But this move is pretty strong. There's a ton of longs defending this. Yeah, if we get a retest or not. Potentially New York Open, we might see shorts somewhat winning. I could be wrong though. Oh, I just froze. There we go. Potentially this golden pocket to point of control can make us pull back that far. That's if we just keep on pumping right here. Yeah, I mean, I look at them all the time when I'm trading. Net longs and net shorts are like a huge advantage to have. So probably right here we'll start to see it pull back a little. This 15K level or whatever is out of the question. Look at that, it's a 382 too. So another 4% drop potentially. I was looking for a scalp short, but there's a ton of delta in here. Right here, this kind of looks like it wants to pull back. Let's take a look at TPO if this is more of an intraday level here. This is usually not the time where I really enter any trades, to be honest. I would have been a little bit more confident if we saw a rejection out of the previous day point of control. Right here we can take a micro short. This is high risk, but again, stop loss right above here. Then we're aiming right down to here. So again, I'm gonna be quick on this one. This will mainly be fueled by long closing out. I do not use Exocharts for any time frames greater than 30-minute. So really this for reference. These are the time frames I use. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break here. So far, so good. Again, volume is gonna really die down here. Get rid of this clutter. of people being indecisive here. Gonna be kind of boring until US Open. Solana's down to 15 in the market cap, 4.76 billion. I don't know, everyone's just so bearish right now. I haven't really used Addis. I don't know, more user-friendly layout with Exocharts. I'm just a user, not really a promoter of it. I don't know, I might actually close out of this short soon. too much volume here. Somewhat of a bullish delta candle. Wow, this is unusual for me. 3 streams in a week. Oh my goodness. Yeah, how's ETH doing? Let's take a look at ETH. Still waiting for this daily to get tapped. Let's see here. Taking a look at ETH. Could look for a long at 1200 here. 1200 give or take. That's if we lose this current range. If we take out 1270, we could drop down. Yeah, right now I've just been sticking to Bitcoin. It's more liquid, so more volume. Yeah. Again, there's risk in this one. gonna sneeze. See here. Yeah, I'm gonna close out of it. We'll look for longs lower. Sam, the owner of FTX, is just did a thread here. I'm sorry, that's the biggest thing. I fucked up and should have done better. Also, should have been communicating more very recently. Transparency. My hands were tied during the duration of the possible Binance deal. I wasn't particularly allowed to say much publicly. But of course, it's on me that we ended up there in the first place. So here's an update on where things are. This is all about FTX International, the non-US exchange. The FTX US users are fine. Treat all of these numbers as rough. There are approximations here. So I'm just trying to skim it here. So right now we're spending the week doing everything we can to raise liquidity. I can't make any promises about that, but I'm going to try and give anything I have to if that will make it work. There are a number of players who are in talks with LOIs, term sheets, etc. We'll see how that ends up. Every penny of that and of the existing collateral will go straight to users unless or until we've done right by them. After that, investors, old and new, and employees who have fought for what's right for their career and who weren't responsible for any of the mess ups. Because at the end of the day, I was CEO, which means that I was responsible for making sure that things went well. I ultimately should have been on top of everything. I clearly failed at that. I'm sorry. So what does this mean going forward? I'm not sure. That depends on what happens over the next week. But here are some things I know. First, one way or another, Alameda Research is winding down trading. They aren't doing any of the weird things that I see on Twitter and nothing large at all. And one way or another, soon they won't be trading on FTX anymore. I'm just reading some of the comments here. So potentially later on in the week, he's looking to sell some of his assets here. But yeah, until then, we're gonna keep on pumping the markets. A lot of people are in disbelief right now. A lot of people. Kind of have a feeling I'm not going to take a trade during this session. That's if we come down to 17K. I'm not short right now, that's for sure. I was in a short earlier, but stopped out, or I closed out of it on a small loss. Right now, this isn't really looking too much of a bearish market structure. I'm just gonna wait a little longer. Stock market's gonna, I think it's gonna pump for next of the week. this month might be overall good. January, I'm just kind of raising questions on. But yeah, with ES, I could see it going up to 4100s. And then a lot of people will get euphoric. Just the way I'm looking at it. Oh, holy cow. Matic is up 30%. I wonder what happened to Voyager. I remember I was very close to putting funds in that. Also, I remember pumping a shit ton during this. Voyager got hacked or something? I can't really remember. I can't stay up to date with all the news. But right now, it's best to stay away from FTX. Even though it's up 130% right now. I remember people on stream telling me they bought Luna as it was going down. People losing Luna. I don't know. Your gut never fails you. No, I missed out on... I don't really pay attention to any of the lower top 10 pairs for trading derivatives, or trading leverage, that is. So no, I did not short it. But a whole bunch of shorts just came in right now. See if this brings us down to 17s. entered a short. Little scalp. That is if I don't get wrecked here. Pay attention to this. Alright, so far so good. I'm gonna take a water break here. ES is kind of giving up, so Bitcoin will probably lag behind a little bit. Hey, welcome, Lou. A shitload of shorts. Howdy. Some noise. Haven't seen Trader K on in a while. Thank God for water. Excuse me. Yeah, there's trapped lungs all the way in here. Oh, I'm getting a little tired. Normally, I'm not really staring at the order flow like this. Let's see here. Yes, S&P did pump up, but I think it's gonna give some of it back. Who knows, we might give back this whole move. That's what I'm kind of aiming for with this short. It's kind of boring right now. Not too much volume. We're just arranging here. Interesting though on the TPO though. Always keep note of the initial balance. Just right here, could see started within these first two candles, and then we got a nice retest of the initial balance along with the failure low, and then got a nice move up from that. Delta does look like it wants to be retested here. But I'm saying the 16s are getting defended quite heavily right now. Strong selling Delta. Yeah, it's not really the biggest candle. More shorts are getting added in here. Yeah, for a short. I guess intraday I am bearish, but I'd be careful about tomorrow. it looks like it wants to break out. Wow, ETH is up 21%. It's blasting off. Alright, this is enough for me today. Another almost 2-hour stream. But yeah. 4-hour stream in the last 24 hours. But yeah, I expect higher. So anyways, everyone, take care to whoever's watching. Probably won't be on tomorrow. We'll have to wait and see if good price action develops or not. But overall, just keep on setting this higher up until the 19s. Might even tap into the 20s here. Just seeing good resistance at around the 19 mark. Break above that and we could see 21s possibly. And again, even more euphoria in the market, so to speak. So yeah, I do believe people are gonna keep on trying to short this, and it's just gonna stop out people. So that's just what I'm looking at here. So take care. See you later.